Hey guys, and welcome in to another SW Districts episode. Today we've got a couple games on the episode. We are taking on Easterns and Northern Cape. So you guys will be interested how we went in the first two games. We took on KwaZulu Natal Inland, won by 4 wickets. Bowled them out for 245. We probably could have got them for a bit less, but Koki Moore and Mokakane got 50s and sort of resurrected innings. Got into a respectful score on the end. Hudson 4 for 42, Whitehead 3 for 49, 2 for 47 for Duplessis. It was a pretty good effort there. And 248 for 6 with Monarch 81, Varane 67. Chase was a wee bit shaky towards the end, but we managed to get home. A share of the wickets for their bowls. They bowled quite well with good discipline, but we were good enough to get the win. And we beat Limpopo by 76 runs. We're bowled out for 296 and 47.5 overs. It could have been a lot worse, but Whitehead 53 or 55. Duplessis 24 or 23 towards the back end there. Varane 54 or 46 did a good job. Capel and Monarch didn't do too badly either. Some nice contributions throughout that innings. 3 for Shepherds and Venter and Malaba 2 wickets apiece along with Hendricks. 220 all out was a good bowling performance, I felt. 3 for 35 for Howell was a standout. 2 for 44 Duplessis and 2 for 45 Whitehead as spinners. Taken 7 of the wickets of the innings to fall. So it was a very experimental lineup, but ultimately delivering. So 2 for 2 so far. Easterns are not going to be easy. Without further ado, I'll get the squad named for the game against Easterns. So the team as follows. So Capel and Pretorius will open up here. Monarch at 3, Varane at 4, Duplessis at 5, Hall at 6. Whitehead, Gibbs, Duplessis, Hudson, Howell at bowling unit there. We've just got to get pretty much some form really for some of these players. We are going to see how we go. Eastern versus Southern Districts. They've got one less bowler in their attack. We will probably take advantage of batting first on this service, even if it's a bit overcast, get a score on the board. So we don't put pressure on our lower order. Sturman's a good bowler. Zuma. Good shot. That's 4. Picked up. Easy boundary. 4 again. Beautifully done. But yeah, just the loss of Pretorius. We were disappointed with Pretorius there. He got a wee nice start there. We need him to start getting into some form. Daniel Monarch. A very, very promising cricketer from SW Districts. The numbers speak for himself. Average over 100. That will dip under time, but as long as he can consistently get runs, put ourselves in winning positions, great. And that is a good delivery from Zuma, and Capel will be gone, and Kyle Varane, it's been in good form, will be in. Yes, I'll be very happy Easterns with their opening sort of efforts. Just putting SW Districts under pressure. They've got 4 mainline bowlers. They're going to have to find a part-timer from somewhere. And that's where I think we really try to target that part-timer so they're really in strife. 4 frontline bowlers in a one-day game. Big risk. Risking losing the game at your own peril. Yeah, this is a nice potential partnership starting to build. Just needs to be sustained. That's a beautiful shot. In and out. Monarch. Big 6. Big statement piece there. 71 for 2. It's a beautiful sweep. Varane. It's going at a good clip still, SW Districts. They don't mess around. That's a bit of a miscue. That's a big wicket. Monarch will be dismissed there from Sturman. Monarch's gone for 33. It brings Gene Duplessis in. And SW Districts need a build here. They need to get the partnership up and running. One light on the batting today. Like Whitehead, Duplessis and Howell, their spin attack. So they'll be definitely trying to take them advantage of. But they need to get a score on the board. Who's going to deliver that? Trying to build a very good reputation at this club as a team that is very consistent. Oh, Varane's gone. De Klerk will depart for. De Klerk will dismiss Varane for 20. It's another big wicket. So 93 for fourth. Not much better to come. And this is an opportunity for Easterns. And they've got Hall as well. 93 for 5. Oh, he could have been at 94 for 6. We're in all sorts of bother here. It's a wee bit rattled, I think. Can take a monumental effort to get to a score that is competitive. Still plenty of time to bat. Like, there's 30 overs to bat. If they even go 4 and over, like 220s, something on the board. Yeah, Whitehead, just a handy guy to have in the team. Does a bit of batting, does a bit of bowling. Sturman being brought back to try and snipe a wicket. Get Easton's right on top in this game. They already are. It's a good shot. Still willing to attack here is du Plessis. He's 39 of 39. For 40. And still plenty of overs to bat. And we've got Gibbs in. Just want to see the Sturman overs out if we can. We're just going to bat deep into this innings and just get something on the board. A wee bit of respect. So Gibbs will get that away. He proved he could bat a little bit in the first class format. Be looking at him to get some wickets with the ball. He's been a wee bit out of form in the last few games. That's why he gets that away. Gibbs gets a lucky wee edge away. SW Districts are knuckling down a wee bit, but to their credit, they are trying to bat as long as they can. It's a good shot from Whitehead. Gets it away for 4. Clark, he's bowled quite well, taking 2 key wickets. It's a good shot from Whitehead in response. 193 for 6 now, SW Districts. Oh, it's a bit of a miscue, but he'll take it. He found the gap, of all things, and he's picked up 2. Gibbs moves into the 30s. 199 for 6. The bowler's doing the job here. 14 overs left. Can they get 60 runs? 260 would be a formidable score, considering where they were at. And that is Zuma getting the wicket to Gibbs, and another setback for SW Districts. 34-44 was Gibbs. Just the bowlers are going to have to do the whole job here today. Batsmen haven't turned up. Good shot. Gets down to the delivery and swats it for 4. 212 for 7. Another good shot. So the partnerships, the lower order partnerships, the tail's wagging. Not pleased Easterns at all. They had us in a very, very bad position. And it's just credit to how the bowlers fought their way into a position where Whitehead will get a 50. He's got a 50 already in this campaign, so he's just doing his all-round duties really well. That's a dicey run. That's going to be run out, I'm afraid. That's a terrible run. 2% out for 17. As the batting just keeps flowing. 233 for 8. It's a good shot. Found the gap. 237. We're getting something respectful on the board anyway. It's something for the bowlers to at least bowl to. It's making sure we bat the majority, if not all our overs. It's a shot that's taken a slice and it's gone for 4. 245 for 8. And Whitehead's playing a gem of a knock here. 4 overs left. Can they get another 20 runs? Super C moves into the... no, Whitehead moves into the 70s. Another good shot. He finds the gap again. He's in exquisite touch here, Whitehead. Finds the gap, Hudson. So the runs are piling on here for SW Districts. Every run is just a golden nugget for us, considering where we are. That's Valdos, that's gone for 6. Terrible delivery. Just finds the gap there. Whitehead, this has been a great fight back from the bowlers. Whitehead's been instructed to go for it here. Just try and get another 10 run over or something. He's gone, but he's done a job. A vital job. Out for 87 off 90. 12 fours and a 6. 2 hours of very good batting. And Hudson will keep the momentum going. 281 for 9 now. Magnificent stuff. They're taken to the 50th. This did not look likely 18 overs in when we were 5 down. 2 deliveries left in the innings. 288 for 9 with Whitehead 87, 40 for Duplessis, 34 for Gibbs. Partnerships were very crucial throughout that innings. So as you can see, we're at 93 for 5, got a decent run throughout the lower order there, so I'm very happy with that effort in the end. It is competitive, and we can sort of look forward to Gibbs bowling with good aggression here and hopefully getting some early wickets. 4 overs none for 15, 4 overs none for 17 for the 2 opening bowlers. We were going to change up there. 40 without loss after 10. Did hold 21 and Jard is on 17, so Duplessis into the attack. Duplessis, he has started his career reasonably positively in this form of the game. Looking for a bit of assistance off the pitch. Howell did a pretty good job in his debut. See if he can follow that up with a decent performance here. See will be taken out and Whitehead will be brought in. So 64 for without loss after 14. So run rate is not a problem. As long as I got 10 wickets in hand, they will coast this. We need to sort of put a wee bit of a break on the innings if we can. 96 without loss after 20. So no wickets lost yet, and that is a concern for this unit here. The game will drift away if they continue to bat the way they are. 113 without loss after 24. They're going to bring Hudson back. Desperately want a few wickets if they can get them. Finally, the breakthrough is Gibbs gets one to move away a little bit, but drawing into a bad shot. 65-88 Didhole has got them off to a great start. And Gibbs has done a good job here. He's got rid of both the openers. This brings us back into the game effectively. When they're trying to accelerate, 167 runs at 7.3. So Gibbs 2 for 23 off his 7. 9 for 27 off his overs there. We're going to bring Whitehead back. Gets through some spin now. Gibbs might bowl another one. He did so well to get us into this contest. Some good bowling. Duplessis now. What can Duplessis do here? Can he break this partnership? 163 for 2 after 34. 21 off 27 Crooks. 23 off 22 for the other bats at the other end. So we're just trying to manage the attack here and trying to nurse it through a pretty tricky little period. Going to bring back Hudson for 2. I think we're just going to try and bowl our main line Pacey's out, I think. $102 for 2 after 38. This is brilliant batting. Just don't know how to break this partnership, to be honest. Gibbs will be instructed to bowl a little bit of aggressive here and just try and get that wicket. 77 runs at 7. This is comfortable. Easton's batting sublimely well. Just need a break in the wicket if they can. Just going to get the field out fully now, and Gibbs will bowl out his last over. 60 runs at 6.7. 67 off 50 for Crooks. The top 4 have been sublime. Absolutely sublime. There is not a lot we can do. This is going to put a spanner in the works there. One of our rare losses in the format. Julian Tarnos will fall to du Plessis. He's gone for 54 or 49, but it was a brilliant knock. Crooks is the one that's taken the game away. He's gone for 3. 21 off 24 at 6 off 18, and Easterns will complete a pretty compelling victory. 106 off 71 for David Crooks. His first 100 at the level. A promising up-and-coming cricketer for Cape Town as well. But yeah, that's disappointing. So Easterns are it's pretty close here. Like the top 2 get the final, then a chance to get to that top division beckons. So big game against Northern Cape coming up. We might ring the changes in. Gain will come in for Hall. Hall will rotate out. We will rotate in probably our other experienced opener, Coatsy. Ryan Rockleton needs to get some form back before he's considered. We might bring our all-round spin option in and give... well, Whitehead batted good. We'll bring another all-rounder in. We'll bring Ashraf in. Could bring Marcelo in for Gibbs too. I think Gibbs is just still a wee bit out of touch. Well, we could bowl Gibbs and just get him into 4 and take the spinner out. We've got 2 spinners still in our team, which is good. Let's stick with that team. Give Gain another game. Gain's going to get plenty of opportunity to develop. Good cricketer too. Let's see how we go in this match. Very important game to sort of bounce back on. So we will be opting to bowl first. We'll chase on this surface. And we'll just bowl with discipline here today. Let's try and get into a bit of a rhythm. Hudson. 30 without loss after 10. Gibbs is going to be brought in. It's a first change bowler. Interesting from the SW district side. Like one of your main strike weapons going into the middle overs. Maybe saving him towards the death. I think Hudson's bowled a beautiful line and length in this game so far, and he deserves a wicket. 22 for that. He's only 18, Hudson. He's got plenty of time to develop his craft. With his Gibbs is 18 as well. He's a wee bit rough around the edges at times. 1 for 24. 4 overs, none for 30 there, and we're going to bring the 2 spinners in. The Afghanistan international Ashraf will get the wicket of Keem at a key time. 35. 1 for 9. Expensive over. An inspirational change to the all-rounder. Our overseas pro gets the wicket of Thompson. Cape will move to 85 for 3. Both settled men out though. This is just a good period of the game where Northern Cape are consolidating. We're looking to contain, and we've got another key wicket of Sillars. Beautiful from there, and we'll bring back Gibbs. Just a couple of overs for these two. Marcelo, Pite, Koenig out for 30. So Just going to get the spinners overs out. So we've got our main paces to rotate in the last 10. $163 for 5. Decentish spell from Marshall. 3 for 65. Number 48 for Whitehead. Now we're just going to rotate the main sort of seamers round and hopefully strike. Okay, so we've got extra man. We want the extra man out on the boundary. Obviously, we'll use our T20 fields for that. Really need Gibbs firing because he's one of the key men in the game. Nokonga has got a play to pay in hand of 51 of 36, 4 4s and 2 6s. Linde 35 of 20. Gibbs has probably let the team down a wee bit with his bowling today. Like, it's just not what he was at the start of the season. It's just a form slump he's in. He's just got to work his way out of it. I think he's going to be a very special player for this club. He's back in form. Yeah, terrible day at the office for him. 58 of 42 there. He's going to strike again. 2 for 86. A forgettable day. Ben Rensburg, he will depart for 1. 286 for 9. Built on foundations of a good all-round effort from the team. 3 for 52. 3 for 65. Not a bad effort from Marcelo there in the Afghan spinner. We're going to have to bat well here. Get a victory under our belts. Move to 3 wins and 1 loss in the round robin. With 2 games to go. Oh, that's a key drop. Capel, he will survive that. That is a massive top edge. That's gone for 6. $43 without loss. This is a good start here from the 2 openers. They've scored at a quick rate. They've set the tone very early. Don't want to get clamped out at all. We want to keep attacking here. Make sure we're ahead of the run rate. Exactly what we wanted. Just some good clean hitting. 70 without loss after 10. 35 of 32 for Capel. 35 of 28 for the man at the other end, Kotze. He's gone. He's gone for 35 of 29. Brings Daniel Monarch in. Himself a little bit of time to sort of play himself in. Oh, Capel, he'll depart as well. The 2 openers done a good job. Didn't kick on. Needed one then to get the big score. This is totally gettable, this score too. He's got to play some good strokes around the ground. That is out. Monarch is sort of gone for 5. So not a good period to play for SW Districts. So they look to sort of resurrect the innings. I think the keeper of Rain will be quite a key component of this chase. Keep things moving here. But yeah, good period of play for Northern Cape. $16 and again batting in an unusual position. That's a wee bit higher in the first class scene. He's looking for some form to show his class at this level. We're going to need him today because we are 4 down for not too many in this chase. Might have to accept the run rate going above 6. Oh, Rain has a say about it. That won't be happening. 128 for 4. Linde having a great game so far. It's a good shot. Cleanly hit. Out of the ground, 6. Run rate's still above 6 and over. They need to be sustainable here. They need a partnership. And more importantly, I'm after the win, so it's a good shot. 148 for 4. Can Gain get himself in? Get 50-60 not out? Guide his team into a strong position here. And no, he won't be. The curse was laid on him before. He's out for 23 of 16. Whitehead in now. Coming off that impressive score in the last game. He's going to have to do it again. He's going to have to be pretty patient here and just hope we can sort of bat the time that we need to get this score. The rate we're going, if we bat the overs out, we win. It's just, we've got to have the wickets in hand to be able to pull it off. You think this man's the key. Trying to hit them to all parts of the ground. This is a key game. If we drop another game, we will probably not make the finals. And I really want to be making the finals. I want to be in that top grade as quickly as possible. That's a 50 for Kyle Verreynne. Continue on now. He's the key man. Whitehead's been dropped. Can't be doing that if you're Northern Cape. So these guys fight. Southern SW Districts fight to the very end, as they did in the last game. This didn't quite have enough on the board with the bat. Finds the gap, 4 runs, and 200 up for SW Districts. Oh, that's a bit of a skyer. Has he found the gap? He hasn't. He's been caught. Verreynne will depart. He will go for 66. Key wickets. And it's down to the bowlers to get the team home. Although Afghanistan international, he can bat a little bit. He's got 100 at least in both forms of the game. Just can't bat at the top level. But certainly, he's going to be required to do the bat today. All his experience is going to add up to something. As we try to force a result. So Gibbs will move up the order if he gets the chance to. He's a bit better than the other two in terms of batting. Oh, that is out. And he's out for 13. I'll get Marcelo to come in. 2-8 for 7. Bowlers have got to find a way of getting the boundaries quite regularly. A lot of pressure on them. And Whitehead gone. He will depart for 30 or 44. Gibbs will come in now. Gibbs is a very aggressive batsman. 447. What a day for Lindy. 1 and 1 and need a boundary. No, he doesn't. He's gone. We're last man here. That could be a disappointing episode, going from 2 wins from 2 games to 2 losses. Looking very likely at the moment. That's a terrible run. Not even going to bother with that. Northern Cape will win with 46 runs. Just not enough innings of substance. Quite a few starts. No one kicking on. And that puts the chance of making the finals in jeopardy, effectively. We've got some tough games coming up. Border, not going to be easy. No team's easy in this. We've got Border, Eastern Province, and that will be seeing how we go there. And if we get to the finals, guys, we'll play the final on episode. So join us for that. Smash the like button, share with a friend. We'll see you next time.